Hey y'all. What's the deal, baby? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Ooh. What's up? We back. We back for another episode of the She Her podcast. We are waiting for my co-host to come in. Bring y'all's asses in here. Bring it in here. Where your bottles at? Yes, you were. Yes, you were. And now you here with us. I hope you enjoy it. You can you already follow. So follow us. We also have the pod on YouTube. Every time we finish a live, straight to YouTube. So if you ever can't watch it for whatever reason while we on, there you have it. It's gonna be on YouTube. She Her podcast on YouTube. Yes, ma'am. How y'all feel? What's the deal, y'all? Oh, so you can do something at work. You got to work night shift? Let me find out. Where are those bottles at? I'm about to pull me up right now. Y'all already know every week, every Thursday, we pulls the hell up and we big drinks on deck. What y'all talk about? Big drinks. Hold tight, y'all. Hold tight. Gotta get my drink together. How y'all feeling? I kind of missed y'all for a week. Like, that's crazy. We do this shit every week, but it's so much damn fun. I missed y'all. I really did. Sure did. We waiting for the co-host to come in and shit is about to get real. We got shit to talk about. Yes, the hell we do. I hope y'all ready. Because we had things to talk about. We really got some shit to discuss. Like, for real. We really do. Oh, dang, I ain't take the wrap off my bottle. Huh? Now I gotta do it on live. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. How y'all feel? You better have your bottles together. Each and every Thirsty Thursdays, we had them bottles. We ready. I'm opening up mine. You hear it. You hear it. Let's get into it. I cannot wait. This episode gonna be good. So again, this episode 13. I hope you all enjoyed last episode. It was the shit. 90s theme. It was our celebration episode on this pod. It was crazy. Alright. We're gonna jump right into this bullshit. As y'all know, I'm with the bullshit. I'm with the mess. I'm here to be messy just a little bit. I'm here to be messy. We're going to get into some shit that you might think is just like, all right, Lee, you doing too much. Her podcast is doing too much. No, but we doing a lot, period. Oh, here she go. She coming in, y'all. Hey, y'all. We drinking early. We starting early. Where your drinks at? What you drinking? What you doing? Hey. Come on in. Come on in. We gonna rock this thing this week. This week is crazy. Serious. This week is crazy. All right. So we gonna start this shit off. Now, number one. And I hope we are not here to offend anybody while we waiting on our co-host. Not to offend anybody. We hope don't nobody feel a way about whatever the hell is going on. Or whatever we say here on this pod. Let's pray that nobody's a sensitive Nancy. Okay? So, our first question on this pod, which I think is funny. I think shit is funny. Our first question on this pod is, because I'm here for the mess, is why do people stop having sex when they become religious? Do they feel like they born again, that they need to stop? Do they need to focus on their religion and just don't be tempted by the devil? Like, what the hell is that? Do they not supposed to have regular lives because they were having sex prior to? Or do they just feel like, yo, it's not needed. I want to focus on myself and my religion and do what God wants me to do. How do you feel about that? We are going to bring some people in here today. We got some shit to talk about. We got some things to discuss. I do want to hear from y'all. What do y'all think about that? Sirs, what y'all think about that? Why do people all of a sudden just stop when they get religious?
Boy!
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, what?
I'm tossing at this dog. My bad.
You got you together?
Yeah. He be being a nigga.
So I asked him that question, which was, why do people stop having sex when they get religious?
I don't know. Because, I don't know. Me personally, I think it's more of unknowingly. It's more of things put on by society and not necessarily the religion.
Ooh. Why you gotta get all deep real quick that fast?
Ooh. Too much? I'll leave. Too much?
That's crazy. Because that's all the hell I think it is. Who the hell is society, though?
Culture. American culture, for instance. Pop culture, for instance. Stuff like that. I really think
first of all, that's for the older people.
Okay, so let's get into it. A lot of societies, a lot of countries, a lot of people outside of America aren't as what I would consider prudish, meaning sexual things aren't looked upon as frowned upon as quickly, like nudity. That's why a lot of other countries have more nude beaches than America will ever have. Let's get into it. Things like that. Parts of women's bodies aren't,
supposed to be seen.
Yes. Now, America, what they do is they frown upon it in regular everyday life, but then they'll sexualize it to capitalize off of it, if you get what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Then we're going to sexualize it and try and make some money off of it.
Let's say strippers, for example.
Period.
The strippers. You got strip clubs. You got shit. Yeah. You got porn. Nasty asses.
Now, and this is the thing. Porn is a $1 billion industry. Let's get into it. $1 billion industry. How, if it's so frowned upon? How?
Who the fuck knows? Like, all this shit weird to me. Every last part of it is weird to me.
And that's why I think people who think, oh, now that I'm a religious, I'm not supposed to do these things. Who said that?
No, Shorty, let me tell you something. Let me break it down smooth. For a physical person like myself, I'm going to need that. I can believe and need that. She said, I believe in the Bible, fornication is a sin. So when one becomes religious, that could be a reason.
Okay, but say you're religious, but you're married.
So you're supposed to
stop? A lot of married couples who aren't having a lot of sex. Mm-hmm. Just for instance. I mean, I get that fornication being a sin. Absolutely. If that's the religion you're going by, sir, yes, by all means.
So what happened to, if you ever pay attention like to old shows and movies and stuff, have you ever seen where the man and the woman had separate beds in the same room?
Yes, it's been old TV shows. Them sleeping in the same room was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, what? Putting that on TV was like an absolute no. Like, if you watch the movie Lucy that was on Amazon Prime, they had a big ordeal about her just announcing that she was pregnant. By her husband. Not by nobody else. By her husband.
I never seen that. That's fucking crazy.
Watch it. It was pretty decent on Amazon Prime. It was a movie about Lucy. I love Lucy.
Yeah.
And on the show, she had became pregnant by Desi Arnaz, the guy who played her husband. But they were like, we can't put that on TV. that she's
Why
pregnant?
the fuck not? See, this is the problem. I
Yeah.
think that people do these things and have these things are so out of touch with reality. Like you're super out of touch because you still, to me, haven't understood or grasped the fact that your shit's gonna happen. People, like for instance, we all frown upon early pregnancies, being 14, 15 years old, but at the end of the day, while we dislike it, that shit happens all the time. So
Right.
when we
But
get religious, we
this
supposed
is
to
and this
stop.
is what I mean. But that fits right into my idea of it's society making it seem like it's a negative, but then turning it around to capitalize off of it. Teen pregnancy is a no-no, but you have a show on MTV called what? 16
Teen
and pregnant.
mom. Yeah.
Teen mom is 16 and pregnant.
Yeah.
And them bitches been run. They done had a spout.
And to me, because they, like you said, had to capitalize off of something. Now, even though they're showing struggles and showing whatever they needed to go through or whatever they had this baby, they still making it seem like it's okay. Like you can get through anything because you're 16 and pregnant.
And I mean, in reality, being a teen mom is not the end all be all. I was a teen mom, it's cool. You can still make it out.
I don't think it is.
But the thing is, the idea of it being so frowned upon. Now, me personally, I still don't agree with teen pregnancy. Absolutely not. But putting this like thing around it, of this negative energy around it, but then turning it around to make $1 off of it, it's weird to me. And I think that's why some people think, oh, if I was doing it before I became religious, now that I'm religious, I'm not supposed to do it anymore. Far as sex. Now, of course, if you was out here hoeing, thugging and bugging, slipping and sliding, you're okay, you know?
I don't mean to start this off like this. I'm fucking.
Okay. Anywho, so you know.
I cannot look at me clearly. I cannot.
I'm just gonna read this law.
Yep, that's fine. Yep, get your read on.
Okay.
I cannot not have sex. Like I cannot. Like I'm sure if it's something detrimental, that's like, okay, you gotta stop. Cool. But if it's my control, I'm doing me. I still believe in what I believe in, and I'm still gonna do this too. Yes, I am.
Oh,
because I don't give a fuck.
Man, me a little good time. But that's what I'm saying. But like I say, even in instances where couples are married and sex becomes less because they feel like of their religion. Well, it don't have to be Christianity. Let me not make y'all feel like, oh, I'm a Christian. It doesn't have to be Christianity. That, you know, it's not really religious that think you're only supposed to have sex just to procreate. Like, that's the end all be all. Let's get into it.
That's wild. So once you had a baby, like it's done. Or what?
No, like, so
no, that's what.
That's how they married or not is exiled, and I don't understand that because your natural state, you become horny.
Yeah.
Your body tells you when you're in a horny state. Women, you know.
Yeah.
Your juju get the going, fellas. You know, he get the.
Them fellas terrible. Them fellas be ready with the shits. They don't give a fuck about life. They be ready.
Not they'll be ready.
No, it's too many motherfuckers out here with 9,000 kids. That you like, y'all just been feeling it. And
don't do that because I'm at to stick up for the fellas because Kiki out here kikiing, okay? How many kids Kiki?
No. They still take the throne. They still take the throne. Niggas out here, you know they take the throne. Hold on, let me fuck you up with this one. When you got 10 or more kids, you no longer have to pay child support for the 9 and below kids. They cut you off.
Yeah, they do.
And tell you don't have to fucking pay no child support because you done sat up here and made 9,000 goddamn kids.
That's true.
They take the throne with them kids shits. They take the throne. Okay. Yeah.
That's my opinion, guys. I tried to hear y'all back. You know.
Shit.
And
shit.
She said shit too, so that means no.
Shit.
Oh, okay.
That's all I'm saying. Shit. Yep. What you sipping on? What you sipping on?
Oh, my bad, y'all. So, you know, I'm back on my wine shit. I was trying to chill a little bit. I got me a nice Mondarby. You know, I like a little Mondarby.
Why anytime you get wine and shit like that, it sound all fucking sophisticated?
Because I be trying to be sophisticated. I like good wine.
Where you
like
crackers and your cheese and shit at? That's what it
I ain't got it
with it.
Girl, and when I went to the stove, I said I should make me a little spread, but I feel like
Yeah.
I
cannot. Hey, all right.
But I'm telling y'all, the day we do a part outside, I'm gonna hand me a whole charcuterie spread.
Oh, we laying down the little situation we do on table covers.
Period.
And no, we shoot. Don't start. Hey.
Oh, I like it. We gotta talk outside because we can't get our ideas on here. But yo, that shit. All right. Okay. But anyway, how y'all been? How y'all doing?
Listen,
come on in the room.
I wanna bring this in because, like I said, here comes the motherfucking mess. Okay, so
what y'all can we, before we get messy? All right, go ahead. You know, I wanted to do a snippet, a replay real quick at the playoffs because
get your shit off. Get your shit off.
My team played tonight. The Mavs played tonight. They my heart, but you know I'm a Golden State Warriors fan too. They did their thing last night. I hope you seen it.
No, I did. I stayed up to finish that game.
Okay.
So
and who said what?
My team, my original heart that had me.
Don't you stay there
in an uproar at one point was Brooklyn. Then to find out KD was going over there and just all like, whoa! I was like, yo, hell yeah, I'm fucking with Brooklyn. These niggas is home. Now they back home. They chilling. They out. It's cool.
It's not even the fact they lost. It's the fact they got swept for me.
You doing too much.
Okay. I mean, we gotta replay all aspects. Them niggas ain't win one game.
Wow. I can't believe them. I'm really,
I'm
really hurt.
And I thought at least 1 or 2 out the sitch.
I'm hurt. I'm fucking hurt. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm hurt like shit.
My Mavericks say they 3-2. If we can close this thing out tonight, Golden State handled their business last night. Mavs tonight, I'm gonna be real all right.
What time they come on?
10 o'clock. They keep playing late. Like I be staying up. Like yo,
I'm going to bed.
Hey, come on, yo. I love you, but that's why I be falling asleep.
I'm going to bed straight like that.
Now I be at work trying to get the replays and shit. Oh, everything I miss. That's crazy. But I'm gonna write a letter. That's all right.
Don't worry about it. So, but I am saying that now that I ain't fucking with Brooklyn no more because Brooklyn is out and they home and chilling like I am watching the fucking game. Mm-hmm. I do ride with Golden State. I personally believe that it's either going to be Golden State or Miami.
Okay, this going to be my pick. For the West, I can't just count the Mavs out. I would like to see a Golden State Mavs Western Conference final. That shit would be lit to me. And then from wherever that happened, I think it might be a little, Miami Bucks situation. I don't know.
I got to watch that because Michelle fucks with the Milwaukee Bucks.
That's what I'm saying. It could be one of those two. That's just my take, but
We ready for the mess?
Okay, I guess we can get messy. Messy boots. Hey yo, Trav, hold up. Yo.
We ready for the mess? Okay. Did y'all bring y'all drinks? Because I was supposed to start drinking prior, but life be happening. But whatever.
I'm gonna pull one of your boobs down. I'm still gonna hand me a shot on the side. Don't worry about it.
Don't do that because you deserve. You understand? When you been working all fucking day, you came home and you took a shower when you took that motherfucking work about you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have your drink. Cause listen, today
I think it's a plug because I done had me a platter, nice little food set up.
Listen, y'all. Listen. Ooh, Jesus, here come my mess. All
right, where you starting off with the mess? Because you got a couple of little
down in the DM. Down in the DM. We going down in the DM.
You
and
go down, you go.
Stay down in the DM and all of that shit. Down in the DM.
My DM's a little different.
You can post your guy and they still down in the DM.
They don't give a fuck. Nobody cares about anybody's relationship anymore. I realize that. You can look them dead in the face and be genuine and sincere and be like, I have a partner, I have a spouse, and we are monogamous and da da da. And they be like, I hear all that, but I think you
No.
deserve a
This is what they
side
say.
piece.
This is what they say. Shoot, if he mess up, I'm gonna be right here. Call me when y'all done.
They hit you with the, we can't just, you can't handle friends and we just get to know each other. No, sir, you did not want to get to know me. You wanted to jump my bones.
Why do you feel bold enough to ask me, can I have friends?
Girl, I seen this post that said you deserve to have 2 boyfriends. And I was like, you know what? And that's why bitches might cheat. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. What?
The conversation in the post was, I have a boyfriend. And his response was, and you deserve to have 2. So what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do?
So bold. What you supposed to do with that?
I'm not,
be like, okay,
I might have to take you up on your office. Like, so, okay.
Listen, that's out of pocket. For you to feel comfortable enough and be like, yeah, if you got a boy, like, see, that's taking it. That's taking it there.
That's what I tell you. People don't care about nobody's relationship, boo.
They really don't, though. If they on one space, one accord, whatever the heck they got going on, to say, hey, this is what I'm doing and I'm living my best life, they expect everybody else to live their best life with them, as if your best life is not with your mate.
Yes. The only person that cares about your relationship is you and your partner. And that's how you got to carry it.
And that's just it. So to say, like, okay, for instance, because I had got this little topic, I ain't going to hold you, about like posting and all of that. That's just about like posting your mate or somebody knowing y'all together or whatever the case may be. That's just it. You can do everything under the sun, whether it's social media, whether it's not social media, and everything, and people still will never care that you have a mate.
No,
it does not matter.
They don't.
You know how many people, like I had, because,
Okay,
like,
for instance, when people say coming to me as a man or coming to me as a woman, what's the first response? Maybe you need to go talk to him, or shorty, you need to go holler at her. They don't give a fuck.
Don't, first of all, don't talk to me. Don't come to me as a woman. First of all,
don't ever come to me as a woman.
Yes. Because you're stupid. Because you knew 9 times out of 10, you knew what the hell you was doing before he all of a sudden decided to stop doing what he wanted to do. So that's why you coming to me.
Once you find him cheating, you should just be rocking his snapbacks. You should not be trying to talk to me. About
why do you want, like, no, because this is the thing. Because 9 times out of 10, when it happens, a relationship is what a relationship is. So a relationship gonna work stuff out. A relationship still gonna be doing what it's doing. So she wants to ruin everything else because she didn't have her damn way. That's all that is.
Listen, if you, and I'm not out here to be dating nobody, man. But if he your man,
too many niggas out here.
Yes, I don't want your man. But if for some instance we run across the same nigga, baby, we ain't got nothing to talk about.
Nothing.
You don't. Me and you don't have anything to discuss.
Nothing. I don't know what you talking to me for. Anything. Nothing.
Hit him with the sorry to that man, because I don't. I mean, what you want me to say?
I'm like, oh, that's crazy. That's what y'all did. I'm
gonna go ahead and get a glass of wine each and every time. He did. Oh, well, y'all should go talk. I think y'all should talk.
Y'all should figure it out.
Y'all should have a discussion. Y'all
figure it out, because it's not it. It's not what you think it is.
I never calling no chick over my nigga.
Nah.
For what? What do I need to talk to you for?
For what though? I'm checking it at the door. For you to have somebody to be comfortable enough to come to me.
Yes.
I'm checking that. What are you doing? It's
what they
never
call
a conversation amongst women and women. It's never that.
Get on off the island, love. Come on now.
Don't nobody got time for that. You better go in. Anywho, you know what I'm saying? Hold up. Let me make my marks. So listen.
Make your mark.
I was marking them, but This is what I really wanted to get into.
What?
The Cam Newton boss bitch mentality.
I mean, I can't really agree. I mean,
listen.
Let's get some gentlemen in here in the comments or whatever. I can't really see.
Please, if you heard what Cam Newton said, read it, whatever the case may be, which is something in reference to women these days, and like they want to be known as a boss bitch, but like can't cook, don't know when to like be quiet. I won't say shut up because I hate that, but don't know when to be quiet, all of that, like and
For
that
me,
part right there alone bothers me. Now I do feel like,
now I don't know if maybe he was wording it. I want to say he was wording it wrong. I want to so bad.
I'm a person and I can take full ownership. I can take my accountability. I can do all of that. I'm a person. Don't tell me shut up because I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm maybe,
not.
And this is, I'm just going to generalize the statement, and maybe he will later on clarify, say them bitches was wrong. But anyway, maybe he meant that he feels, I'm trying to think of maybe what he may be thinking. He feels that some women don't know how to let a man lead. I'm hoping
that too. But here's the thing. What you doing to properly lead? What do you, why, like,
absolutely. That's always going to be the thing.
A lot of the times I feel like men just be talking because they feel like they are men. Like we are men. We're talking. Let's say this. Let's say that. And you be quiet. To me, if you're telling me, hey, you got to know when to be quiet, I take it differently. Everybody has their own opinions, their own perspectives. I take it differently. I take it like, you don't give a fuck about what I'm saying. You don't care about what I feel. What category makes me have to be quiet for you?
And that's my thing. So for you to lead, I have to be comfortable with knowing that in all decisions, I am being considered to the fullest extent of the law.
That part.
You want me to let you lead,
you got full
but
control.
You're leading selfishly. You're leading with only you in mind. I'm not going to let you lead and you're not considering me in all aspects. That's a no for me, dog.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping he meant let a man lead, but at the same time, he should be saying, men, you have to lead properly. That's all.
That part.
Don't just think that you're a man in a relationship, she's supposed to follow suit, and you shit.
I feel like with that, I feel like he spoke on back in the day women, and I'm like, how you speaking on back in the day? I mean, well, he said like his grandmother and mother and stuff like that. All you had to understand first and foremost, y'all, this is 2022. Women are very self-sufficient. So,
and that's another thing.
All of that telling somebody to be quiet, that's not going to work in 2022.
So let's
We're not classifying us in 1953. We're not doing that.
So let's talk about it, because everyone will always want to reiterate about relationships in the past. Let's not act like all these relationships in the past was healthy, because the motherfuckers wasn't.
Because let me fuck y'all up and give y'all. Yes, because James Johnson, okay, then had 99 kids outside of you and expected you to be quiet.
Yes, and that's what I mean. Step 2. And my grandmother told me this. When she left my granddaddy, they didn't even want to give her credit. Talking about, oh no, this can only be in your husband's name. So that's the reason a lot of women back in the day stayed in relationships that were unhealthy. Now, my grandmother, she said, fuck that credit, bitch. I'm going to be out here and get it anyway. You know? But let's get into it. A lot of these relationships were not healthy back in the day, but women were not afforded the same opportunities, so they stayed. And it was not a thing of, it was a healthy, loving relationship, because the motherfuckers was not. A lot of these people got married because Shorty got pregnant off of GP. Let's keep it up.
Why you think back in the day, them names, them little nasty ass names, Big Dick Willies and stuff like that, them old ass names come out like that? What was he doing? Slinging. What was he doing?
Yes, it was a lot of these people out here married only because one of the young ladies got pregnant. Love had nothing to do with it.
Yep, because they simply believed back then as well, I gotta marry her because she's having my kids.
Exactly. So these were not loving and happy relationships. So this idea, like, I want my relationship to be back in the day. What do you mean back in the day? Be specific. Because what you seen on the Notebook and shit.
But this is my thing. This is the only thing that messed me up.
And
why you still don't know the ins and outs. Cam Newton, you still do not know the ins and outs of your grandparents or your mothers and fathers, however, relationships you were the kid.
I don't mean to be shady, but Cam Newton, you had a baby on your shorty, didn't you? That's why y'all not together?
But you wanted to be quiet, didn't you?
So besides financial stability, were you leading her properly, emotionally, mentally?
Emotionally, all spiritually. Of that.
When you had that baby out of...
No. See, this is the thing. So a man wanting a woman to be quiet can't have because it's 2022. That's not what I'm saying. No, it's 2022, so it's going to be slim to none. It's going to be slim to none.
It's not about being quiet, and that's what y'all keep talking about. It's not about being quiet. If you want me to, quote unquote, be quiet, quote unquote, what are you doing for me to be quiet?
If you're talking about simple, listen, it's simple and plain. If you're talking about leading and be quiet, what are you doing as the man to have me like that?
For instance, if you're a man and you're properly leading, I know when situations come up, if I'm comfortable that you're going to handle that shit properly, guess what I'm going to do? On my Bugatti.
I'm going to chill.
But when I don't do that, that means I'm not comfortable when you lead the situation.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if I ain't comfortable, I'm selling you.
Why is she not comfortable with me handling this situation? Why is she not comfortable with me handling?
You already show characteristics of you can't leaving. I mean, can't lead. Sorry, lead. You can't lead.
So when you have time, I want you to sit back because people have a hard time going back and doing self-reflection. So as a man, if you're shorty not being quiet, I want you to sit and say, what have I shown her that makes her uncomfortable with me leading and handling?
That she's saying something. We know what you're saying. We know you're not talking about exactly leading. We know you're talking about being the quiet part, but it still goes hand in hand. What are you doing in reference to this part of the leading and of the, being there so a woman is, chill and don't say nothing or know when to be quiet? What are you doing for her to feel completely comfortable where she don't have to say nothing to you?
And let's get into it.
Because a lot of the times you just don't want to hear shit whether you wrong or right, and you just want the woman to be quiet, period. That's all that it is.
And that's what I'm saying. So, take ownership of when you say you want her to be quiet, what do you mean you want her to be quiet? Explain to me. Explain.
For what?
No, but explain to me what you mean when you say you want her to be quiet. Like, can I get specifics? Lynn, you want to read the comments. I can't see them right now.
I know. He said, I'm simply saying, can I get some peace and quiet?
And this is the thing. If your relationship is good and healthy, she should be your peace. She should be your peace. So why is it not peace?
Because they don't never want to hear nothing. It ain't about peace. Come on, Lord. It ain't about peace.
Not to come on, Lord.
It's not about peace. You really, women, don't get me wrong, women can go. I'm never saying that.
And that's the thing. I don't want y'all to feel like we don't believe that women.
We don't believe. Yeah,
it's
like we know women can get off.
It be some women I feel you might want to be like, all right, shorty, shut the fuck up. But at the same time, you know your relationship better than anybody. Like, for real, you know your relationship better than anybody. And if it keeps being a returning issue of her not being comfortable or not
exactly.
shutting
what is
up
she saying?
Why? Think about it. Why is every time we have life issues, she's not comfortable with me taking charge, handling it?
Wow. And it's still a partnership. And because let me say this, at some point, the woman can handle something. Like, let's say if you can't, it's still togetherness where, you know, she got to handle something. If you can't, you got to handle something. She can't. However, if you're predominantly not doing it, okay, because let's get into it. If you're the majority of this relationship, she got to do it, man, get the fuck out of here.
So this is
she gonna say what she gonna say.
Right.
It's not
issue.
to be.
This is the issue I have with I want a relationship like back in the day too. So with relationships like back in the day, it was no 50-50. You hear what I'm saying? That man took care of that household head to toe. So when I say head to toe, I just don't mean the house. That means her upkeep.
But this what bothers me about that, because
but let me finish. That means her upkeep. That means some kids' upkeep. That means that household. Anything that came across, he handled. So you want a relationship like in the 1950s? Are you prepared to handle all of that? No, not time for the 10 you niggas ain't.
First of all, and it's not even that you niggas ain't. You got to look at bigger shit. It's bigger than that. The economy.
Yes, and
bitch, hold on, gas prices.
Exactly. So you can't have a 1950s relationship with your situation nowadays, because you need 2.5, 3 incomes just to be out here making it.
Listen to me good, okay?
And that's real. So if you want, and that's my thing, if you want a 1950s kind of relationship, you have to be making money in this inflation. Because you seen the price of chicken lately?
First of all, y'all giving like 10 pieces of chicken for $20. Keep that shit.
You see the price of chicken? You right, you willing? And I'm not talking about telling Shorty to get on food stamps. If you can't handle it without government assistance, you don't want a 1950s relationship. You don't.
They had government assistance. They had food stamps.
But I'm saying, don't like that
hold
idea.
Up. Let me give you some funny real quick. Let me fuck you up with some funny.
And all of that. No.
Let me fuck you up with the funny. So I saw on Facebook, it was like, fuck a breakup and fuck a heartbreak. You ever made too much and can't get food stamps? I was like, I hate it here.
Hate it to this day.
I hate it here.
Let me tell you something. When them motherfuckers gave out them PEBTs for them kids being home from school, regardless of income, baby, that little bit of change
card, yo, check your card, yo. Check your card. They put them on a card. For all those who wasn't getting them prior to that, check your card, yo. Hyped. Yeah, they released.
Let me tell you, my household was hyped. When we seen that man, our eyes was this fucking big. You ain't telling me. And then
call food stamps.
Let's be honest, it wasn't even no whole bunch of cash on that bitch, but I used it.
Yes, your food stamp account balance is. Oh, bitch, hold on, get the keys. Oh, bitch.
You telling me I
we got steaks
you telling me I can purchase
on a grill
and not have to pay for them out of pocket?
We on a grill tonight.
Whatever cut you want. What cut you want tonight? You want filet?
Let me get the like you was all on that. You
want filet bougie shit. I mean, I buy bougie shit anyway, but knowing I ain't had to pay for it, we get filet mignon and shrimp
from the state.
It's Wednesday. Filet
we're gonna go ahead and eat that. Hell yeah. You want a little shrimp? What you want?
All that.
I get that.
Drinking a fancy water and all of that. Now get that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Seriously. It's real. All right. This is the question I want to ask. I want to hear from everybody too. Comment. We want to get some people in here. I really, really, really want to hear from people with this one. And it's quite funny to me. A little bit. But
a little bit.
Could you be in a relationship? Listen to the question now. Hear me good. Could you be in a relationship with someone that you're not physically attracted to?
No.
Bitch, I ain't finished the question. That you're not physically attracted to. Okay? But they have all other qualities that you require.
Can I finish? Can I go ahead and answer now?
Go ahead.
Me personally, if this is a relationship with an understanding, sure.
What you mean?
We have discussed that this is for lifestyle and stability reasons only. Sure. But if
Okay.
we're going to talk about out of feelings and attraction, if I'm supposed to give you that zhush zhush, no.
What? So if y'all come to
Because
an
this is
agreement,
the thing for me. Unless I learn to develop feelings for you, unless I develop feelings for you, like off of initial. If you're saying this is off of initial, hey, I see you, you see me, I'm not attracted to you, but we gonna be in a relationship. No. If I had
you
feelings,
know.
if I develop feelings for you, I might And I feel like once you get to know people and develop feelings, they don't be as ugly as they are anyway.
What?
They don't.
I mean, all right, I get that
No,
little
shut me
bit.
out. You ain't never dated an ugly nigga, and you knew he was ugly, but based off of how you feel, they ain't really not as ugly.
So check me out. Let me keep it a bean. Let me read Keisha Bless Hands' comment first. And I'm going to keep that shit a stack. Hold on. She said, I would say yes on the adult side of things. Because as a woman, I know what I want. And if his looks not like that, but he has everything I want from a man, then yes.
So that's what I'm saying. But that's developing feelings for him at that point. To me, once I get to know you and I have feelings for you, then now that's out the window. Now I'm with you out of how I feel for you.
We got another one. Mexican Butterfly says, probably not. But as you mature, you find other things that attract you to a person.
True. Let's get, and I want some responses from the men. What do you attract? I mean, could you date a female that you wasn't technically attracted to?
Let me say this. Let me give my truth. In my 20s, fuck no. Hell no. And another big double shit, no.
Not a double shit.
Double shit, no. Now, in my day, because I love to say that, I'm not even old. In my day, it was just
what was that day?
Huh?
Oh, okay.
I was like 27, something like that. I would just do my thing with them. But you, like, I might have been,
but that's
I might
not
have
a
been
relationship.
like, in my former life, I might have been a man.
I am still
because
a
the
man.
way I treated these guys, I feel like I apologize from the top, not the bottom. That's because I meant it a little bit. The top of my aorta, because I didn't have to do that. You get what I'm saying? But that was my hopping days. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. We still men. I'm gonna tell you.
I don't care. And I stood by the fact that men do what they want. I'm gonna do what the hell I want. And the guy was ugly as hell, and I just did that and went on about my business. We never was seen in public. All right, and that was it. Hold on, we got Lady Dana, 30 and over though. I'll take him, long as he treat me right. I'll grow to love him. He will be the cutie in my eyes, and that's where I am.
But that's
now.
what I just said. When you develop,
that's where I am now.
You're right. So this is my thing. If it was, and I don't want to disrespect nobody's culture or nothing. If it was an arranged marriage, for instance, because let's get into it. Arranged marriages exist outside of America a whole bunch.
Yeah, shorty.
If it was an arranged marriage and shorty was not a looker, I'm probably gonna run away.
I'm not getting married. They was gonna have to stone me or something, whatever the religion is.
I don't know. Not only do I not know you, I'm not attracted to you, and I'm supposed to be in a relationship with you without knowing you, and this is without really knowing you.
How you gonna get the lituation moisturized? Because I don't know you.
I don't give a fuck about your lituation being moisturized. You're supposed to carry these kids. That's your job.
That's disgusting. Nah, I ain't fucking with it. It's a strong hell no. You understand? It's a strong hell no.
Now, if she's cool with the arrangement, hey, we are in this situation for these purposes only, and everybody's on the same accord, looks ain't into it, sure. You know?
I mean, whatever floats your boats, you guys. Whatever floats your boat. I know I'm different now in my 30s. In my 30s, yes, treat me right. That comes over.
But
that's
changing your standards. I don't think that's changing what you're being attracted to a person. That's changing what attracts you. You still want to be attractive. Like, you can't be an ugly nigga and disrespectful and I'm still deal with you.
No. Hell no. First of all, it's like, nigga, you like, see, that's the shit that you get disrespectful with. Your little ugly ass. I know you weren't fucking playing with me when the fuck blah 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 fuckers. Yo, my favorite shit I love to say. Oh my god, y'all! I should have got fired about how many times I said this. I used to love to say your strong face ass. They should have fired me. Oh my god. Come on. Back in 2020, 2014, between 2014 to 2017, I was a piece of fucking work. Don't get me fucking mad. Like, they should have fired.
I want to give a shout out to all our employers who dealt with us from the ages of 18 to about 27, because I know I was a hard thing to deal with. I done told motherfuckers walk outside at work.
That's your problem.
At work.
Your fucking problem.
Did at work. Didn't give a fuck. Like, in the fact that, you know, y'all stuck with me. I appreciate you through my growth, because I grow as a human being.
I want to give you a story where, and it was a guy, like, you know, this is one in my 20s, my 20 days, and we worked together, and it was told that he liked me. I was like, that nigga don't like me. He's just funny. He just goofy, right? So he was playful, you know, play too much, you know, just a goofy type dude. And I didn't really care for him or whatever. And I'm like, all right, whatever, right? So when it was all fun and games, we joking, he started taking it serious. I said, okay, all right, you taking it serious. So I think people was like, you know, what y'all like each other or something like that. So here's my problem with him having a problem. Bitch, you knew I didn't like you. It was nothing like that. So for you to like get slick with me after you were playing with me, this is why I don't fuck with people at work now, because it's experiences behind it. So after you were playing with me, I'm like, all right, whatever. He wanted to walk past like he was like that, like with the attitude, come pulling up another co-worker trying, something about what was going on between him and I.
Oh, you trying to check some shit?
I said, do you have a fucking problem? All in the lobby. What's going on? Let's address it. He like, I'm not talking about it right here. I'm back. Let's go down to control center, then, bitch. Like, what we doing? We go downstairs. It was all this. It was all this checking. Don't fucking play with me, yo. Like, the job, I'm so appreciative because I took care of my baby on this job. But listen.
That's what I'm saying. I did a lot. I accomplished a lot, but you stuck with me through my growth. Yes.
You did. Because now I ain't gonna hold you. I don't really have much growth from then. But I did grow, okay? Like, I hung up on people. The supervision was getting hung up on. And then they would, like, come down to the office. What's the deal? What's up? What we talking about? Like,
okay, so I had this instance. I'm going to give y'all a story. Fuck y'all. I had this story. Back in my heyday, I used to work at the airport. It's fine. I'm going to tell you. Used to work at the airport. And the young lady came through. And our initial interaction was very pleasant.
Okay? Go ahead, I can hear.
And I told her, she was like, oh, I just sent my phone through. Is it going to come out over there? I was like, yeah, you all good to go. You clear, you know. Have a good flight. I'm having a conversation with my coworker at this point. Whoever was running the x-ray over here proceeded to continue running the x-ray. And items decided to fall on the floor. So she got a little attitude. As understandable, I would be hot tag. She like, all my shit fell out. I'm continuing to talk to my coworker because I'm not on the x-ray. I'm in another spot. She's clear for me. We don't have no more to talk about, okay? She like, You know where my phone at? I'm like, it's gonna come out over there. She like, you ain't gotta say it like that. Pause. First of all, this is what I have a problem with. Direct your attitude to the correct person, because when you direct it at me, I'm gonna check you each and every time. I said, first of all, I told you the first time it was gonna come out over there. So she proceeded to tell me I was lucky I was at work. I take that as a threat. Even now, I take that as a threat. I said, excuse me? How am I lucky? What you gonna do? So she proceeded to get quiet. I said, no, motherfucker, you said I'm lucky I'm at work. So fucking show me I'm lucky I'm at work. And it's like, no, chill, Candace. So this is what I don't like. When I start to see people in my way, something not right all the time up here. So I'm like, don't touch
claim it. Thank you for claiming that.
We gonna X out. So I'm like, don't touch me. Because don't touch me. Once I'm getting heated, don't touch me. Because it's liable anybody to get. Don't touch me. So I proceed to walk out. And I walk towards her. I said, no, bitch, show me how lucky I am to be at work. Grab them raggedy motherfucking Timbs and show me. Right outside. They like, no. She like, whatever. She proceeds to walk away, and she tried to hit one of them bitch moves and thought she was going to talk some more shit as she was walking out. I went to run out that motherfucker like I was Usain Bolt. They scooped my little ass up and locked me in the break room. I was upset.
Good. You shouldn't have been off on administrative leave because you don't know how to fucking act. Good.
Let me tell you so.
And then this is why I tell your ass all the time. Whenever we on the phone, Candace, don't do that. Don't do that. No, you fucking wrong. I like this. By the way, you guys, I never knew about that situation because her motherfucking ass knew I told her she was fucking wrong. Anyway,
let me tell you. So at the end of the day, the law enforcement proceeded to come over and wanted to do.
You get ready to get locked the fuck up. Yep.
What's wrong? And I kept telling them like a real nigga, nothing. I heard a little commotion. Everything good.
Listen, that's fine. That's fine.
So am I wrong for taking you lucky you at work as a threat? It don't make sense.
No, I don't. I think that's a form of a threat. Yes, I do. I think that's a form of a threat. But your reaction, my nigga, you at work, and this how I feel.
Don't ever.
This how I feel about certain shit because to me, minus the lady calling me a nigga bitch, minus her.
And all I gotta say is you lucky I wasn't that Safeway.
Did I tell that story on here?
You did.
Okay, great. Go back on YouTube and listen to that. But minus that, that's a part of the growth. I went kind of different at work now. Because now I know, like, for me, I'm the reliable worker. I work overtime. I do X, Y, and Z here.
But my attitude then didn't make me unreliable. I was always reliable.
No. But this is where I'm not saying that. I'm saying because I'm at work and because this is what this is and y'all want to be smart, all right, go ahead and take me out the schedule. Y'all bitches is short anyway. I don't have to work it. My schedule is Monday through Friday, not Monday through Sunday. Fuck is you talking about?
No, I get extra petty and I'm going to just find new employment.
We're going to move on to the next topic, you guys. So.
But did I not? Or did I?
But I'm going to go ahead. Okay. Drink some more. So I'm going to go ahead. So look, this is another question I want to ask. Since we were talking about leading and all of that stuff with your guys and your men, what I do want to know is, say for instance, y'all are in a relationship. You got a good relationship going on. Do or does your mate being hardworking or for me, like a little dirty, dingy job, like a truck driver, you gotta lift stuff, crates and shit like that, construction, stuff like that.
Who said something was wrong with that?
No, I'm not saying that. Does that give you more attraction to them because they working their ass off? Because I feel like you got some women who just dumb. Now, meaning, okay, when I say they're dumb, they feel like their men shouldn't work so much. Or you doing too much, you doing
I
this,
think
you
that's
doing
immaturity. If you had a real discussion with your man and you know your man's goals for himself and or you, if y'all like that, him working hard to achieve those should not be an issue.
Now, yes. First of all, he's trying to achieve a goal. One, that shit's just sexy within itself.
Pretty much.
Two,
let's get into the fact that he has goals.
Come on now. Then on top of that, not 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, he's working towards these goals for the both of you.
Exactly. If y'all in a serious relationship, if he's trying to achieve something for the both of you,
now,
why would you have an issue with that? Me personally, the job type doesn't matter. Me personally, you could be office, truck driver, entrepreneur, postal worker. It don't matter. Long as you're out here getting it. Because some people have this idea that if you're, and I just seen this, it's crazy, and it was like, it's crazy to me that saying somebody working a 9 to 5 is still out here getting it. Like, why is that a statement nowadays? Everybody is not going to be the entrepreneur.
Because that's you know what? Hey, Crystal Girl. Because that's what the world is now. Be like, we won't be keeping a band. Like, you know, I'm trying to actively, I don't like have my business outside of my shit too. But I still want to work though. This is the thing that's what I'm saying.
So saying that when you have a not what's considered a 9 to 5, because you know niggas don't really work 9 to 5. That should be 7 to 3, 6 to 2, everything else but 9 to 5. Okay.
Just don't do 4 to 12, y'all. Don't do 4 to 12.
Don't do 12 to 8 either. I don't do 11 to 7s unless it's 11 in the morning to 7 in the evening. But anyway, let's get like reality of the situation. Somebody who's working a shift or whatever, to say that that's like you not out here getting it. Let's get rid of that mentality early. Somebody who's working or busting their ass to achieve goals is getting it, period. Whether you're an entrepreneur or not. I want that to go out the window. Now, we want everyone to live their dreams. And if their dreams is to be in charge and run a business and of course, we want you to have that. But
yeah,
all the time, being an entrepreneur is not somebody's dream. But this mentality that you have to be an entrepreneur, and if you're not really out here getting it, I don't necessarily agree with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just feel like you ultimately you got to be quiet because, like, it's almost like people forget the rock steady part. Like, okay, you an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody not built for tough for you to have that moment, that building moment. Mm. It's been so many times I want to quit. I know plenty of people who are business owners and they like, yo, I'm tired. It's not, you got to just have that mentality to keep pushing. You can't bring your mentality of being an entrepreneur to everybody else.
Exactly.
You just can't. I'm not telling nobody out here to sell rashes. I'm not telling nobody, oh, yo, do this, and it's gonna be like this. Why? Like I'm judging you because you want a 9 to 5. It just don't work like that.
It does.
I got both. Let's do it. What we doing? Yeah. It's money all over the fucking place.
This is my only thing. I feel like everyone should be in a position of employment or entrepreneurship that they love.
Yeah.
Your employment or how you develop income should be something you love. It doesn't have to be entrepreneurship. Let's get into it. We need truck drivers. We need trash men. We need doctors. A doctor is not an entrepreneur. A doctor owns a hospital.
It would be great if they did.
I mean, but at the end of the day, they are going to be associated with a hospital, a facility of some sort. You need all of these positions. So that mentality that if you're not this, you're not really doing it. No, you need lawyers. A lawyer is going to work for what? A firm, unless he's going to have his own.
Yep.
But initially, when he get into the game, he's going to have an employer, a law firm. So stop acting like these jobs are not necessary in everyday society. Because when you get your shit, when your ass get into a bind, you're gonna be looking for what? A lawyer.
Yeah. Yeah.
When your back hurt too much, you're gonna be looking for a doctor.
Yeah.
Okay? That's a lot.
Yeah. That like they have to stop that. Like just stop it.
Yes.
Just let it go. Like
everybody is not gonna be a Elon Musk. Everybody's not gonna be a Gary V. And I love Gary V to the fullest. That's my name.
Not Nate.
My mind.
I get that.
I'm not in my mind.
I'm not. I can't do this with you right now at this second.
All right.
Yo.
I'm just saying. Now, if you have something where entrepreneurship is your thing, by all means, go for it, 10 toes down, full force at all times. But don't shun somebody else that's not their cup of tea. That's my only thing.
He said she in a bind.
In a bind, for real.
Like, seriously, like, listen.
You find that like that. You get that court papers that say so-and-so versus so-and-so. Shit, you ain't finna go up in there like I'm an entrepreneur. You gonna look for that first lawyer.
Yeah, anytime you see the state versus so-and-so.
Girl!
Don't get it messed up. And
let's keep it a bag. Anytime you got a court document, that's the only time you read that shit front to back. Swear to God.
You see the state, you be like,
swear to God.
The papers be
you got a court document. Let me tell you, the briefing, the court document this thick, you gonna read every page front to back.
And then call your lawyer.
You gonna flip that bitch over, it's a backside.
They call it Levinas Toast and the Hamilton. Them niggas,
court documents are the only documents you read the entire thing front to back. You're trying to find a discrepancy in that bitch hard.
You ain't reading no motherfucking speeding ticket like that. You look at a speeding ticket like, oh, that's $40. Oh, all right, I'm gonna pay that shit. That shit gonna sit there.
Now, me personally, if it's a speeding ticket, I probably did that shit. I'm gonna go ahead.
Let me tell you something. I got a speeding ticket, and I was so surprised that I got a speeding ticket because I pride myself on what like I drive fast sometimes, especially if a good rap song is on. I love rap. I love to sing. They get me in the mood. I be shit, bending the wheel on them. But I noticed them. I call them flickets. I noticed them flickets. I noticed them white boxes that's sitting in the middle of the goddamn road and you gotta go 30 miles per hour. I see that shit.
No, so but you know what and it's some real shit. When people see the flickets, I understand it's a flicket, but you be less than the speeding limit on the flicket. Bitch, the flicket, okay, over here up McDonough, by where I'm at, it's a flicket. They done just posted that bitch. Now the speed limit is 40, so that means 40, you good. Yeah. These bitches be doing 25.
Good.
I run a couple niggas. I don't give a fuck.
Yup, that's me. Sorry. I'm not getting a ticket for your ass.
No, this is my thing. No, you ain't got to speed. But at least do the speed limit of the flicket. You doing way too little for me. Let me
tell you what I tell people, especially when motherfuckers beat their horn. My neck twists so bad. You ain't controlling this goddamn car. I be like, hell no. And
and that's fine. I just want people to understand when you know you're driving fucking slow and I go around your ass, don't try to speed up because now I'm about to
road rage though.
We're not getting into that on here. We not. Don't try to speed up because I'm gonna give you the business. Continue to do what you was doing. Don't think I'm supposed to stay behind your slow ass. If I'm making a point to alleviate the situation for the both of us, you can continue to be slow and I can go about my business. Allow me to do that.
You right. So
all I'm saying.
Listen.
It says when the lane is clear, you are able to bypass the vehicle. I know the book.
Girl, get the fuck out my face. You get on my goddamn nerves. If y'all get on my fucking nerves, I'm just gonna pull me another drink because I don't got time for that.
It's the real though. Don't let me go find the book. I'll go find the book.
No, you don't got that old ass book. You better go ahead. I cannot with her. I can't. So
somebody tell me if I'm wrong. Do not say that in the book. If you are able to, you are allowed. Come on now.
I'm not discussing the handbook of driving with you. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So listen, make sure we in the clear. So when they start doing their bullshit and saying we got the time and all
Hold
that
on,
shit, I
y'all.
ain't see the
Time out.
clock yet.
Time
I ain't
out.
see the clock yet. What?
There's somebody outside my door. My dog about to get ghetto. I just want to inform y'all.
Oh, all right, that's cool. Bet he got away. He from over east. So
He's
this is
not.
my.
I would never get somebody from over. That's my boo. That's my son. Y'all don't hear him. He woofing. He's saying it with his chest. In a minute, he about to raise up. I'm just so if y'all hear barking, I
From over
apologize. I wholeheartedly
east.
apologize.
Over east. He ghetto.
I wholeheartedly apologize to you all. I'm gonna mute it and I'm gonna call him. Hold on.
All right. So while she's doing that, I want to get into this question. And it's really for ladies, but then it's for men, whatever. It's either way because men, whatever, y'all. So the statement, it's not even a question, it's a statement more so. And the statement is dress how you want to be addressed. And I'm saying that to say,
No.
I'm saying that to say, you put on revealing clothes, you put on shit that just out of pocket. Like for instance, why are you putting on bodysuits like at a kid's function or whatever? Why are you doing all that shit? Like just some wild shit. So if a father, uncle, cousin come approach you on that ride shit and they want to rent to you, but you feel like you're not interested, you got your whole body out, bitch. You done made yourself look available.
And okay, I get that. Now, ladies, I agree with her. I also understand. I'm gonna play both sides of the fence. Understand this. I agree. If you want to feel sexy in the moment, you can. But it's a.
I feel sexy now.
Me too. I feel real cute or whatever. But like for real, seriously. Now, if you're going out a night out on the town with your girls and you want to get sexy, do that. Don't ever feel like you gotta, if you want to give a little girl a little zhuzh, a little backside, whatever, do that.
I'm famous for a boob being out. Yes, I am. Little cleave. I'm famous for that.
But at the same time,
I'll throw
like
on a see-through shirt quick. Yes, I will.
Yes, but at the same time, like she was saying, don't be going to the kids' party in the grocery stores with the bare minimum, and then when he like,
your exes, like say like you the homegirl of the mom who's having a party for her son, but her older brother like shit, little sister put me on or some wild shit or run up on you like you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
just some shit like that.
Because I feel like just like we are able to judge an occasion or event, men are too. He can tell, oh, she out on the town with her girls. So she got her sexy shit on. But if she at the kid's birthday party with her slut shit on, that's how he gonna holler at her.
Not a bodysuit, sis. Like, what we doing? What we doing?
I'm just saying, like, you have to accept the situation. He gonna still approach you in a manner that you carry yourself. If you with your girls and y'all having a girls' night out, everybody on their shit. We just, we want to look good, have a good time. A man can still respectfully address you because he understands the situation at hand. But if you at the kid's birthday party or the supermarket with your ass out, like the bitches who be at Walmart with their ass out, or you at shorty 3-year-old birthday party and your ass out, body suit back out, titties up, what you think he ain't gonna dress you like, hey, how you doing? No, bitch, you are lit, and he trying to
get your ass is out. He trying to get that. You made it look available.
Yes, you have to be aware of the situation. It's called situational awareness for a reason. Situations.
I'm saying this right. Because in reference, you guys, because it's been an ongoing thing, that I've been hearing. In reference to this,
I'm on my Leah shit. I'm drinking wine and taking shots.
Good. In reference to this, right? How does a person, like you see how hey, you look available, whatever case may be, how does a person look like they're single though on social media? I'm saying this to say,
I'm confused. One more time.
How does a person, like, you see how, oh, you making it look available, you making it look like this, you making it look like that. A person does not know who you involved with, right? Don't know if you got a man unless you say it. So how does a person look single on social media? Because there's been a lot of chatter about that. If you look like, which is, if you look a certain way, or you post a certain meme that you relate to, it means nothing. Go ahead.
So for me, it's confusing to me. Let me explain why. Because in this day and age, me personally, you should only take someone's social media with a grain of salt. Me personally.
Absolutely.
Because and let me tell you why. Because okay, let's get into it. A lot of us may be in our 30s or so. So back in the 90s, when it comes to famous people, them appearing single was a thing. So you didn't know they had a wife. You didn't know they had a girlfriend. Based off of their what? Music. So for me, social media is like that same thing, but in a different form.
Yes.
You should only take that with a grain of salt.
So
I'm not believing nothing nobody say on social media.
Period. But
especially if it's
a lot of guys think
dating, relationships, because you can say one thing on social media and you know you're gonna go over there and grovel at her feet or his feet.
This goes to back what I said about guys down in that DM who do not care, who's saying, hey, you can have friends or whatever. You cannot possibly, while you look revealing and you only look approachable, you in their mind, they feel like, yo, I'm going to approach her. You look good. It is revealing. It only makes people be attracted to you. It does not say in real life, yo, I'm single. How the hell do you look fucking single? I've struggled with this. Hand to the man.
I don't know
where
how you look single on social media. Like I said, everything should be taken with a grain of salt. Because at the end of the day,
so you
just know, let me say this. Just like you could look single, you could be promoting your relationship 20 times a day and be the biggest cheater in the world.
Yep.
And we have had instances where we've seen that these YouTube couples that came about in the recent years.
And then all of a sudden they business hit the streets.
And then when that shit ends, somebody was fucking on somebody they wasn't supposed to be fucking on.
Yeah. You really can't.
It's no thing of looking single or looking taken.
I feel like that's an insecurity thing.
With a grain of salt.
That's some insecurity shit to say, oh, you look single. So if I posted you, then I don't look single. It don't even matter if I fucking post you, because niggas gonna be in that DM regardless.
This is my thing. I don't want to post my relationship all the time, because that shit, most people, that's all they're gonna be looking for.
Let me tell you something.
You're not looking to be nosy. You're not looking to see if we fucking hit me. You waiting for the drama. You waiting for the mess.
Let me say this. I'm here to say I had an issue with that in a relationship, but the only issue was you can post everything else, but don't post me, and then tell me when I don't post you that I look single. You know, there's no other form to know that I have a man on social media unless I post you. But it was cool at one point. You know, you like, to me, and this is like no shade or nothing, like niggas move past shit. It's no shade. It's just a topic. It's just the fact that, yo, you can't do that. You can't be one way and then expect it when it's me. Because I'm a bad one. Yes, okay. I am. Niggas gonna love me regardless. Because I'm that. And then when you fuck around and get the personality that you get, you ain't gonna know what to do with yourself. So, but I have to give that up. You can't look at me and tell me what my personality
is.
To
me, that's what rubs me the wrong way. As the person in the relationship, if you or your spouse in a relationship, if you act like any and everybody can get me, I'm gonna take offense to that. Like, bitch, you think I'm out here for everybody?
I'm not.
Have no standards.
You don't even know how much the curve game is going. Because I'm trying to be with you.
And that's why I say, and this ties into a whole nother subject. That's why I say a lot of females be mad when they find out that their spouse has been cheating. Bitch, I've been out here curving the best of the best for you. And you go out here and do the what?
Nah. I didn't check. What the fuck? Nah.
I'm upset.
What the fuck was that?
But now I'm upset. It is. I'm upset. That's why a lot of women be upset. I have curved a lot for you. What the fuck are you doing, Aaliyah?
Don't pay me no mind.
Yo doing shit. No.
I want my old one back that I started this off with. I want that back. Like, don't disrespect me no more, social media. That's the fucking problem. That's what I'm saying. You got fix that shit, Instagram. Shit.
I'm done. I'm done with her. But yeah, that's a real thing. When you've been curving niggas with money, sweet niggas.
I can't lie to you. And this just be, I'm transparent with our listeners, all that. The sweetness part and actually knowing somebody and having to let them down. Not only, I don't want you. Like, it's really a thing where.
How much time we got?
It don't say yet. I don't know what the fuck going on with Instagram tonight, but it don't say yet. But
okay.
Not even that, I don't want them or nothing, but I know who they are. It's like, see, this is my thing. A lot of the times when motherfuckers press up on me, it be people I know. You know what I'm saying? People I made with the high school with, people I made with the middle, girl, even elementary school. So I know them enough to know.
That be the kick. That's like, boy, I was out here with beads on my braids. What you talking about?
And you in my motherfucking bushes. My motherfucking
right now, but all right.
My mother, I ain't need like my uniforms back then. Like,
I be wanting to be like, yo, Lee used to fall asleep in the tub and get cussed out every morning, yo.
Every morning, y'all. And look at you liking my ass. I still snore, y'all. I
had beads on my braids.
I fucking had. No, I don't think she did it in elementary school. She probably did. I always say something to my mother about the hairstyle that she did on me. Just one, because I feel like my mother was a cosmetologist, and this is why my edges are what my edges are. And I love makeup. I love doing hair, all kinds of shit, right? So, but it's this one style that if I was a disrespectful child, I would be like, yo, see me outside. Like, why would you braid my hair
outside? Stop playing with her.
I would never, because I love her, But why would you start a braid, my nigga, right here, and go all the way around and around and around and around and around, bitch, until you get to the top and has that one piece hanging? Did you fucking braid my hair into a honeycomb?
Like she was about to do a sew-in? Remember when niggas first started doing bang weaves? That's how you used to braid your hair?
That's how you used to, exactly. It was that bang weave fucking braids. Why would you do that, mother? And it hurt. She braided hard as a bitch.
No, this is probably why I cut my hair in kindergarten. Remember they used to give you the braids that came in the front?
Hell yeah.
Why you give me them 3 braids that came in the front with beads on it?
Looking
like an African queen. I ain't understand back then.
I remember that.
And I went in first grade with them safety scissors. I said, I'm gonna see if these bitches cut. And I cut one of the braids. They had to do my hair over. They was hot.
Now I'm gonna tell you this. I never ever cut my hair. Like ever. I would be the child. my silly ass, I would be dyeing my hair. I would go back in the day. Remember the curl wax? That fucking little orange jar? I used to curl my hair when, don't let me fucking figure out how to pin curl. I was in that bitch. Like, I got it in my hands.
When I had pin curls was my shit on the faithful.
My hands are lit. Shout out to Slay Beats by Lid, because I'm trying to tell you it's prom season. I'm with all that shit. That's me. So when curl wax came out and pin curls was the move, I came to school every week with a fresh ass fucking set of fucking pin curls. You wasn't fucking with me.
Oh no. And then on top of it, so when I really wanted to switch the game up, if I didn't have the pin curls, this was high school too. If I didn't have the pin curls, I had the little spiral curls. I spent every hour.
Rods.
I would take the program. I'm out.
Yep. And they was that noise.
Period.
The lady used to say, you come here all the time with a fresh set of rods, girl, because you knew, because my hair's done. Yeah. I was doing that. Yeah. I was dyeing my hair.
Pin curls, rods, and in the summertime, I was definitely doing the braids with the colors.
When I got older, my mother never had to worry about my hair. Because I was already.
Let me tell you, and that's my kid today. You know my kid just did her own box braids.
Good. Lit.
No, this is the thing. No, I had to fuss with her when she was little. Like, yo, stop putting water in your hair after I press it out. We black. That's all I'm
saying.
We black. So when you put the water on.
She said it was dry.
Don't. Because you know how long I used to take the.
Hey, Christo. She said, man, them track rotted in the microwave. My mother do that now, yo. I'm trying to tell you. That shit ain't went nowhere. You got to rod them tracks. You got to do that. Listen. The old school way still here. I don't care.
It still works. For sure.
Go and follow and like Slay Beats with a Z by Leah, because shit is real. You understand?
She'll hook you up for sure. That's my.
I sure will.
Face and hair.
Period. So listen. All right, y'all, because we played too fucking much.
I feel like we should just come back on because I'm nervous, but okay.
You think it's gonna cut off?
I do, but I don't know.
All right, well let's start it over there. It's 8:30, so I'm fucking with it because it's 8:30. So we gonna come back, y'all.
All right.
Right.
All right, one.
Bye.